Ще не вмерла України ні слава, ні воля.
Hi, it's Jonathan, and welcome to the fifth part of our rally on the 22nd of February 2026. Today I will show you more of this rally held by the House of Ukraine in San Diego to commemorate the 4th anniversary of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. There are plenty of events here that I'll show you. Firstly, Captain Askold Haywas, a US Marine Corps veteran who later trained Ukrainian soldiers, gave a speech in support of Ukraine. Secondly, two of the Ukrainian children at our rally, Karolina and Daniela, each sang a song. Thirdly, some of our volunteers displayed a big sign with signatures, while one of them, John Nordstrom, gave another speech in support of Ukraine. Now, without further ado, let's begin.
Now, couple words from Askold. Askold is veteran of both American Army, and he also supported and trained Ukrainian Army after his retirement. So he was serving for both countries. We're very proud of having him here. Askold, please.
Just a slight correction, it was the Marine Corps. The speaker just before I stepped up, United States Marine, Captain of the United States Marine Corps. He is one of the biggest supporters that we have, and we honor his dedication. He's a full-blooded American. No connection to Ukraine except today's spiritual connection. Yes, I was in the Marine Corps. I'm the older generation. I'm the Vietnam Marines. He's the more recent Marines. What I wanted to do now, maybe tie things together a little bit. He touched upon it. I came across a quote by an American, a journalist, a former soldier. I scribbled down quickly and I'll read it to you. These are not my words. These are words of an American. At a moment that the war began, when most of the embassies of the world had vacated Kiev, running away, 190,000+ Russian soldiers, air, ground, tanks, Amtrak, all kinds of vehicles, all kinds of armaments attacked Ukraine. 190,000. And this man was in Ukraine, 28th February. This is only several days after the beginning of the war. What did he see? What did he write? And I'll quote, "I thought I knew what bravery was. And then I saw Ukraine. This is one nation alone, standing fast against overwhelming odds, fighting with every breath, men and women alike, ordinary citizens, banded together against a pitiless enemy, never yielding, battling for their families, their neighbors, their country." Think about that. And that's why Ukraine stands today. 190,000 Russian soldiers were pushed back. Actually, they didn't even have to be pushed back. In some places, they turned around and ran back. Ukraine will endure. It does cost. On a second slight different tone, yesterday I attended a memorial service in San Clemente at that small Marine memorial to two young Americans who died in Ukraine. Both served, one in the U.S. Army, one in the U.S. Marine Corps. America does have brave men. Over 100 Americans have died in Ukraine. Most of them were after serving in the U.S. militaries. So we as Americans can be just as proud as Ukrainians are in fighting off a totalitarian, dictatorial, illegal regime. Слава Україні!
Героям слава! Thank you, Askold. Thank you for your service. Thank you very much. Yeah, speaking about Ukrainian soldiers, speaking about people who defend Ukraine. Our next song called Люди Титани. It's people titans. It's about Ukrainians who fight for their land, who give their lives for their country. Люди Титани. Let me check the phonogram, okay? Let's do it. Люди Титани. People titans.
Героям слава!
Stand with Ukraine!
Stand with Ukraine!
Stand with Ukraine!
Stand with Ukraine!
Ukraine wins, America wins.
Ukraine wins, America wins.
Ukraine wins, the world wins.
Ukraine wins, the world wins.
Putin is a war criminal.
Putin is a war criminal.
Russia is a terrorist state.
Russia is a terrorist state.
Stand with Ukraine.
Stand with Ukraine.
John? Готова? Поїхали. Можеш сказати пару слів про цю пісню? Хочеш? Ні?
Золоті губи ведуть у небо край, сумно навкруги, поля похилилася, старі батьки заплакані стоять, прощати було їх сина. Він героєм став, молодий козак, там біля тополі калина росте, мамині очі чекають тебе, сива у розпачі плаче, сина все чекає, та Боже його душа. Мам, я бою за волю пішов далечі, за правду і долю нових поколінь, за тих, хто у морі далеко і крилами лелекить, повернуться живі. Тихо на дворі, тільки чути я матері слова, тіли вічно козака, бачиш, сину мій, свічка не заса, віку буде вже, горітиме вона, молодий козак, там біля тополі калина росте, мамині очі чекають тебе, сива у розпачі плаче, сина все чекає, та Боже його душа. Мам, я бою за волю пішов далечі, за правду і долю нових поколінь, за тих, хто у морі далеко і крилами лелекить, повернуться живі. Якщо проминує, прийшла нова весна, спокою в душі, бо не було, ну і вже нема, батько змушений, сам торує шлях, по ньому мав іти, син його, а його вже нема, молодий козак, там біля тополі калина росте, мамині очі чекають тебе, сива у розпачі плаче, сина все чекає, та Боже його душа. Мам, я бою за волю пішов далечі, за правду і долю нових поколінь, за тих, хто у морі далеко і крилами лелекить, повернуться живі. Там біля тополі калина росте, мамині очі чекають тебе, сива у розпачі плаче, сина все чекає, та Боже його душа. Мам, я бою за
Bravo, bravo. It was Hanusa. Thank you very much. Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Слава Україні!
Героям слава!
Glory to Ukraine!
Glory to the heroes!
God bless America!
God bless America!
Ukraine wins, America wins.
Ukraine wins, America wins.
Russia is a terrorist state.
Russia is a terrorist state.
Putin is a war criminal.
Putin is a war criminal.
Stop Putin, stop the war.
Stop Putin, stop the war.
John, are you ready?
San Diego, this is the Ukraine rally and your opportunity to jump in and join in with us. Take a stand for what's right. Take a stand for freedom. You can get yourself a shirt here. There's shirts, there's hats, there's all kinds of things, little flags. Please, get yourself a souvenir or come up and take a picture and send it to your family and tell them that you stand with Ukraine. This is one of our banners that sometimes you can see hanging over Highway 5. Up there on Nobel Drive, by the Mormon Tabernacle. We've been pretty regular there on Friday afternoons. This says, stand with Ukraine. We ask you to stand with Ukraine. We also have pray for Ukraine. Stand with Ukraine's never been attacked, but pray for Ukraine's been attacked 3 times. All right, well, we were out there, and right here, in the wind, it was on a chain link fence, and he started writing on the back of it. He put, stand with Ukraine on the back side of it. So if you'll come around and show them the other side. You can see he did a great job here, just freehand. He just did it, and it's so good, especially with all of these signatures. This is by far the best side of this banner now. And we have all these wonderful signatures. And we had Andre come in here. He signed it down here. Even Russians have signed it. But Andre was here at the rallies. He's a hero. And he was with us here in San Diego getting medical care. Now he had 2 legs removed and 1 arm. And yet his spirit was incredibly powerful. You could feel him. He had not lost his spirit. And this is something that I have seen in Ukrainian people. I'm not Ukrainian, but I'm proud to stand with these incredibly resilient people who I admire so much. Now Andre, he signed on here, and I thanked him for his sacrifice for freedom. Because this is what it's about, is freedom. And he said it was the least he could do. What's the least you can do? How about come up and buy a shirt or a hat? Let people know where you stand. And on this banner, someone wrote a message. And the message is very clear, and it's timeless, and it's truth. So I'm going to read it to you. If a high-minded people from a courageous country, once freed from Soviet bondage, decides to embrace freedom and take a step for humanity by relinquishing their nuclear weapons because they expect to be protected by us. Are we protecting them? Or are we seeing how much we can put in our back pockets? Because they were promised by nations for protection and wanted to go about their business as a free nation, unmolested by predator nations or obsessed dictators who would seek to abscond with this brilliant nation, to steal their resources, their people, their identity, their cities, lands, crops, in order to control the world food production and resurrect the very conglomerate that they managed to be free of. It is now seen what happens when a barbaric country with a huge nuclear stockpile invades, destroying cities, villages, killing, raping, mutilating, and kidnapping children.
Okay, enough. Time.
Civilians, a decimation of villages, cities, all destroyed, as well as attacking and even setting explosives to blow up a nuclear power plant. There's a sign here. Putin is a nuclear terrorist. This is the truth. How many times has he threatened nuclear weapons on Ukraine?
I lost count long ago.
Me too. And what is he doing now? Sending nuclear weapons to Belarus. Trying to intimidate Europe. This nuclear power plant has 6 together, making it the largest in Europe, and destroying the dam that provides the cooling water for this nuclear power plant, as well as providing water for cities, farmland, life in general. So how would the world react to such a diabolical attack and threat such as the use of nuclear weapons on a nation that gave up enough of these to destroy the earth? What does it tell the whole earth? Poland's talking about they need nuclear weapons. Can you blame them?
No, I can't.
Should all nations arm themselves with nuclear weapons? Should Mexico, South Africa, Brazil, and Japan all get armed with nuclear weapons also? The UN should give highest priority to a nation of high-minded people who would disarm their nuclear stockpile to live peaceably on this planet. Where is the UN? What good is the UN? God bless these incredible, resilient people. And then there's a list down here of weapons disassembled. 1,240 nuclear warheads on 176 intercontinental ballistic missiles. 700 nuclear cruise missiles. 44 strategic bombers. 3,000 tactical nuclear weapons. Giving up such weapons was such a step forward for world security and sanity. And then it says, promise security, question mark. Where's that security? Where's that promise of protection? Thank you for listening. Slava Karolina.
Heroyam Slava. I see.
Thank you, John. Thank you very much.
I see messages in
Stand
Spanish.
with Ukraine.
Stand with
Right there on the bottom.
Stand with Ukraine.
Right there on the bottom. See?
Spanish, English,
Stop genocide of Ukrainians.
and Poland.
Stop genocide of Ukrainians.
Stop genocide of Ukrainians.
Save Ukrainian children.
Save Ukrainian children.
Save Ukrainian children.
Save Ukrainian children. And now you've seen more of the rally. In the next video, we will listen to a speech from one of the local Ukrainians, as well as some Ukrainian songs. And Karolina's now famous semi-Ukrainian rendition of Zombie by the Cranberries. For now, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications on my future videos. For now, I'm Jonathan and this has been Trident. I'll see you in the next video.
Ще не вмерла України ні слава, ні воля. Ще нам, браття українці, усміхнеться доля. Згинуть наші воріченьки, як роса